Hey, what's up, everyone? Just as we suspected, they have come out with information regarding aliens. Now, we've been expecting them to put out information as a false flag agenda to persuade the masses into following some kind of an alien overlord or some kind of thing to say, they're here, we must succumb to their will, we must do exactly what they say. We must do this, we must do that, or let's all come together for this new world order, for blah, 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 whatever. But that seems to be happening now. Maybe this is right, after all. Now, I know things exist, but I felt kind of strange when all of a sudden the FBI and the Pentagon release information regarding UFOs and tell everyone, if you see them, report them. It's not just a joke. Take them seriously. Put them down in your files. Then, yes, we've witnessed all of these things, but now they're taking it seriously. And if you see UFOs, if you see them, report them, because they don't know what they're powered by. They don't know blah, blah, blah. Sorry about the word blah, blah, blah so much, but so on and so forth. They said that they don't know what they can be powered by. They're faster than anything we can ever imagine, and they move at accelerated rates, supersonic speeds, and do maneuvers that are unheard of by human crafts. And they say that's not to say that UFOs are piloted by aliens. That's what they were stating. They said, don't think necessarily that they're piloted by aliens. That's what the Pentagon and the FBI stated. But anyway, they put that out. All this time they made it like a joke. And then all of a sudden, they're suddenly taking it seriously. And NASA suddenly renews its search for aliens. And they said discoveries are expected within our lifetime. Now think about that. They just all of a sudden suddenly expect discoveries in our lifetime. And now Vox and several other websites, CBR and Express, they're all saying that the new American religion of UFOs. They're saying that UFOs could replace traditional religion. They said belief in aliens is like faith in religion or spirituality. I consider myself spiritual and a believer in Jesus Christ as Redeemer, Savior, Forgiver of sins. But now they're saying belief in aliens is like faith in religion and may come to replace it. You can read a little bit about this. There's that funny Liberty commercial right there. The Liberty Emu, the Lemu. But anyway, no one is quite sure what they saw, but sightings are striking. And according to a professor at a University of North Carolina, belief in UFOs and extraterrestrials is becoming a kind of religion and isn't nearly as fringe as you might think. More than half of Americans, over 60% of the young Americans, believe in intelligent extraterrestrial life. This tracks pretty closely with belief in God. Now, how is that replacing God? To be honest, how is that replacing anything? Just because you believe that something's out there, and you could also believe in God. I don't really get how they can even put those two together and say that it's replacing it. Almost the same amount of people that believe in God believe in aliens and UFOs and other beings. How is that? Anyway, they said that that's not an accident, and her book deals with this information and brings unexplainable experiences to the surface. Yeah, the non-human, supernatural, intelligent beings that often descend from the sky. There are as many definitions of religion, but this one is pretty standard. There is another distinction about belief in non-human extraterrestrial intelligence or UFO inhabitants that makes it distinct from these types of religions, which we are most familiar with. This person claims to be a historian of Catholicism, and they said they interact with people in the Catholic communities. They have faith in Jesus, that he walked on water, and the Virgin Mary apparitions were true, but there's something different about the UFO narrative. They're trying to push the UFO narrative and alien narrative for their own religion, world religion, I believe. It just seems obvious. The scientists at NASA, they said they're willing to go on TV and make an announcement like, we're going to find extraterrestrial life. Now, she's not exactly talking about intelligent extraterrestrial life, but that's not how many people interpret her. So basically they're saying they'll find extraterrestrials, but they don't necessarily mean aliens. Could mean microbes. So many people, 60% of people in the United States believe that aliens and UFOs are real or some intelligent life is out there. I don't feel like reading all of this, so I'm just going to skip. But they're trying to push that astronomers say, look here, they found for proof of alien life. They said, I'm certain that it's there. They're suddenly certain that it's there in this particular spot they're looking. And the alien hunt is being ruined by Elon Musk's SpaceX's 12,000 satellites. They're claiming that it's blocking and ruining their search. They claim they found something that resembles an alien city on the dark side of the moon. NASA images, a shocking claim from NASA images. Now I know that Express.co can have a lot of stuff on there that's not really legitimate, but we'll see. But they claim they found something strange on the other side of the moon. NASA scientists are suddenly saying, "Oh, aliens could be living on other moons." They're putting out a guide to aliens from Wired. Professors say that a belief in aliens could replace traditional religions, and they're saying aliens aren't scary. And this news says, alien news, belief in extraterrestrials will soon replace faith in God. That's a shocking claim. So they're wanting to replace God, taking in God we trust and everything out. We all have our lapses in faith, but I'm not going to replace it. We have lapses of faith, yes. I mean, we all fall short, we have lapses of faith, but I'm not going to replace it. And they're talking about how artificial intelligence will become the new God. And Pentagon releases UFO files, and a day after I make my video, they find a strange city on the dark side of the moon. The FBI releases their Bigfoot files, documents from 1970s, revealing strange stories of monster hunters and 15 mysterious creatures. The FBI had tested alleged potential Bigfoot fur, and the Justice Department is certainly not trying to distract us with Bigfoot. That's what Equinox Esquire News says. The Justice Department is certainly not trying to distract us with Sasquatch. Now, that Patterson film, that obviously looks like a person in an outfit. I mean, it looks like someone is wearing... They even have what looks like... I don't remember that. I don't remember boobs right there. It looks like boobs right there. Well, it looks like boobs. That's what it looks like. Like you can literally see it's trying to portray as a female. There's boobs right there, but I don't know. It just always, you can see, it looks like a nose through a mask right there. It just looks like a mask. And that looks like breasts to me, but I don't know. I can't really tell, but that's what it looks like to me. I always seen that as a person in a bodysuit, but I don't know. I mean, I know that Sasquatch is real because I've experienced it, but just the fact that they're releasing Sasquatch files, and a few days ago they actually said that a man actually, they actually legitimately told on the news that a man witnessed a 8 to 9 foot hairy creature. They asked the FBI to analyze Bigfoot hair about 40 years ago, but never heard back until now. And the FBI is helping out with a hunt for Sasquatch. And they actually are looking into it right now. But here's the thing. All in the same week, they come out with news of sightings of Bigfoot. Sasquatch is likely real, which we know that already. But why would the news be distracting us with all of a sudden that, oh, aliens are going to replace religion, aliens are going to replace God? UFOs and aliens, or faith in faith in those beings are going to replace our traditional belief in God. And suddenly, the Loch Ness Monster might be real after all. Surprising claims and discoveries of DNA from scientists. They tested DNA from the loch, and it might be real after all. And an enormous reptile, similar to the Loch Ness Monster, has been found in Antarctica. Now, actually, that is a fossil, so that's fossils. My bad. These are fossils, so that's a whole lot of a difference. When you find fossils, that's different. But Bigfoot, Sasquatch, DNA, the FBI releasing information, the Pentagon telling us to pay attention to UFOs and to report them if you see them. Take it seriously. Scientists saying they've reopened the search for extraterrestrial life. They have reopened the search for alien life, and that it will likely be found during our lifetime. And if you look recently, Pope Francis approved a change to the Lord's Prayer. That's something that is groundbreaking. That's something that has never been done before. So there's so much going on right now in the news that it would lead you to believe prophecy seems to be happening. So anyway, give your thoughts on all this. I just wanted to share, as a quick recap, the Pentagon releases UFO files. They told individuals to report them if they see UFOs or aliens. Don't take it as a joke. Take it seriously. Aircraft pilots, report it if you see something. They'll document it. Something is going on, but it's not necessarily aliens piloting it. But they said there's something beyond what we can explain going on. Now, this is from the Pentagon. Then the Pentagon and the FBI releases UFO and Bigfoot files. The FBI is reporting 147 sightings in Missouri of Sasquatch. And last month, and they stated that they tested the Sasquatch fur. They're releasing the DNA now. They've been testing the Loch Ness Monster DNA, and suddenly, shocking claims that it's suddenly real. Some kind of a strange sighting on the other side of the moon, flashes on the moon. Yes, there will be signs in the sun, moon, and the stars, but the thing is that suddenly they're releasing information and saying we'll find aliens within our lifetime. On top of all of the cryptid information that's coming out, cryptids they're seeing, they're reporting. Why all at once? Something is going on. And it's kind of like that website stated, the FBI is certainly not trying to distract us, are they? They're definitely distracting us from something they're doing, and they're putting some kind of a false flag agenda out. Now, believe me, I have witnessed things. Believe me. And when I was outside, back when we were allowed to burn garbage, I was burning some sticks and some garbage. I was about to go back out there, and there was something down there in the pile after we had burned. And there was something down there, and they were very large. And they went like that, and just ran and took off and went blowing at me, spitting, grunting, and growling. They hit the side of the building. They were probably about 9 feet tall, but I couldn't see them. I didn't have a spotlight or a headband light or this bright light at the time, but they were there. And I'd say there were 3 or 4 of them. They all just took off, breaking sticks really loudly, and it was something that I'll never forget. Ever. So I just wanted to share that. Peace and much love. Spaced Out Productions signing out. If you'd like to help support, we could definitely use it. My link is below for PayPal. The link is http://www.paypal.me/Spaced Out Productions. So that link is below if you'd like to help support. I love you all so much, and I thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are on this. Peace. Signing out.